How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I had a stressful Sunday, but
Let's hear about it. Let's dive into that right away.
Well, I'm entertaining a nation on Football Night in America, obviously.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Your hair looks fantastic when you do it, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are you sore today? Like, is it this normal, like this time of the year, banged up?
Yeah. It is, but it's really not that bad. I mean, obviously my hand's still in a cast, so that's it is what it is. But the rest of my body is really not terrible. I mean, if you take care of it properly, you actually end up all right.
Does it affect you?
The hand?
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I had two good hands, that's for sure. But there's little things here and there that you wish you could do. Whether it's grabbing and being able to shed a block and things like that. But in the overall scheme of things, I don't think it's terrible. But yeah, I mean, of course, I wish I had two hands.
Clear this up because Paulie said when the news came out. We lost J.J. Watt there. Maybe because of the broken hand, he may have accidentally hung up because he can't really handle the phone. Maybe he could get a cast that has a phone holder in it.
Don't they have people who do that down there in Houston?
That they hold his phone? That's all I needed to know.
Yeah,
I just wanted him to know that I had a tough Sunday, too. I mean, he's got to perform for 3 hours. I have to perform the entire afternoon and evening. Big difference. Yes, McLovin. What?
Wait, you don't have to perform the entire afternoon and evening.
No, I'm just kidding. I got 90 minutes where I have to be on my best behavior. Right, JJ set to join us again. What happened there? Did your bad hand hang up the phone?
I'm not 100% sure what happened. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it was 100% on my end. It probably was. And I'm happy to be back.
Paulie suggested to me that you broke your hand on purpose just to give offenses a chance. Could you clear that up?
Oh, Paulie, I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to say.
You didn't deny it.
No, I will wholeheartedly deny that fact. When it happened, I wish that my hand wasn't broken immediately. And I currently wish it wasn't broken because doing menial tasks like buttoning your shirt or anything really is much more difficult with only one hand.
Is that your wood chopping hand, though, that's going to be affected?
It is. It is. It's the bottom hand. It's the anchor hand from when I chop the wood in the forest, specifically wearing full football uniform, of course. Standard wood chopping attire. Paulie knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, he does.
All the time.
Yeah, he does.
So it makes it more difficult.
If I would have told you a month ago you guys would be in first place, what would you have thought?
Let's do it.
Are you surprised at all?
We weren't. I'm really not because of the way that our team really didn't listen to everything everybody else was saying. I mean, if you listen to the outside world and the media and everything, yeah, of course, you would never in a million years think we were going to be where we are. But the thing I'm really proud of with this team is, when we lost that game to Miami, just got completely blown out. It would have been so easy to go in the tank and so easy to just say, we stink, it's over. But we came back to practice that week and just went about our business, practiced as hard as we could, and we turned it all around. And so it's an unbelievable testament to what the mental fortitude of our guys and the ability to just block everything else out and focus on what we had to do.
What's the quarterbacking situation?
I'm not sure. I'll find out when I go in. I'm sure you'll know some before I do with today's media.
But you have – how well do you know Brandon Weeden?
I mean, he's been here a couple of weeks. I eat breakfast with him every day, so I know him a little bit.
Have you had a conversation with Brandon Weeden?
Absolutely. I have conversations every morning. Like I said, we sit at the same breakfast table. We get in around the same time. Seems like a great guy, and he did a great job yesterday. I mean, that's a tough situation to come into there, and he did a great job.
How much football do you watch? I mean, not your game film, but everything else.
Like actual football on TV, I really don't watch a whole lot. I really don't. I watch a little bit here and there. On the plane home yesterday, there were some games on, so I'll in and out watch it. But outside of game film, I really don't watch it a whole lot, unless like a buddy's playing or something like that. But it just depends, really. Some Sundays I really feel like watching it, and I'll turn it on. Some I won't. How much do you watch outside of Sunday Night Football?
Oh, a lot.
All of it?
I was watching Division III football on Friday night.
I know. I was disappointed. I'm obviously a Whitewater Warhawks fan, so it was tough to not see them in there against Mount Union this year.
Did they recruit you?
My recruiting process was crazy. So technically, I guess the answer would be no. I don't know. I'm sure I got a letter, but my recruiting process was pretty wild.
What do you mean?
Not wild at per se, but I had mine my senior year, so I couldn't go to any camps or anything. I committed to Central Michigan when Brian Kelly was there, and then he left for Cincinnati, and then I committed to Minnesota and Glenn Mason. And right after I committed, like a couple weeks later, he lost the bowl game to Texas Tech in overtime, like 44-41. So they fired him, and so I reopened my commitment again, and ended up just committing back to Central Michigan.
So you're kind of a coach killer, aren't you?
I guess, I guess.
On a college level.
It's a tough burden to bear, Dan. It is. But, it all worked out in the end, I guess, in a pretty crazy way, obviously, than having transferred from Central Michigan to Wisconsin. So it was a pretty wild ride, but, it all worked out.
Have you kept an eye on Russell Wilson's numbers here the last, 6 weeks?
I have not, but I heard he's playing pretty well.
He's playing.
Hit me with him. What do you got?
Well, him and Cam are both playing at like a crazy level, but I think Russell has accounted for 21 touchdowns, no turnovers in the last 5 games, something like that. I mean, it's been incredible numbers there for him in Seattle.
That's impressive. I mean, especially in this league, to not have any turnovers in however many games, that's the hardest thing, and that's also one of the easiest ways to win football games. If you can hold onto the ball and your defense get turnovers, I mean, that's a simple formula there. So, impressive work.
Who would you rather face, Cam or Russell?
I mean, Cam's 14-0 right now, so I'll take Russell.
If Cam wasn't
15-0,
undefeated,
I don't know.
if Cam wasn't undefeated, would he be the MVP?
I don't know. I don't understand MVP voting. I don't know how it all works. I just I understand that it's a quarterback award. So I'm sure the best quarterback will win it.
Best quarterback you faced this year is who?
Tom Brady.
Like not even close?
I mean, he's the best quarterback in the game at the moment. Yeah, he and possibly of all time. I mean, the guy's incredible quarterback, incredible competitor. Obviously, has had immense success in this league. So yeah, he deserves all the credit that he gets, and he's going to go down as one of, if not the best quarterback of all time.
Okay, explain that at the end of the game. You were trying to shake his hand, but it felt like Brady was avoiding you. You know what I'm talking about?
Game?
Yeah, when you guys.
No.
Yeah. Like
no,
the video
we
showed.
can.
Yeah, no, but you were like you moved one way and he would move the other way, and it looked like Brady was avoiding you, even though he wasn't.
But maybe he was. Who knows?
Well, he did
I don't
all
know.
afternoon, right? He avoided you most of the game.
Yeah, I'm sure. After the game, I don't think there were 3 guys in the middle of us like there were during the game. But, we shook hands, and it was. Yeah, it's a competitor. That's what happens. You play the game, and then after the game, you shake hands and say, good job.
Well, I know you got a busy day. We appreciate you joining us as always, and we look forward to the next commercial. Can you give us an idea of what the next commercial is going to be? Just so.
You never know, but let's see here. Let's go off of, I'm not going to be dancing in my uniform in a high school gym or middle school gym. I'm not going to be cutting wood in the middle of the forest in a full uniform.
Okay.
You never know. I mean, going off of just law of averages, I mean, I assume I have to be wearing my full uniform, right?
Do you? Okay. But when you're out in the woods you're chopping wood, you don't need to wear your uniform.
Hey, man, you're talking to the wrong person.
But no,
think
you
I like
say,
putting that
look,
thing on?
I want to wear flannel. You know what would have been nice? Flannel in eye black. I would have been fine with that.
The eye black? Please.
Over
You
your
guys would kill me
uniform?
more for wearing eye black than for wearing my full uniform.
No, I didn't like the uniform out
Look at
there.
this guy. Look at this guy with eye black. Is it sunny out in the middle of the woods, JJ? Is it sunny? Yeah. Don't worry about the glare. Okay.
Yeah, the glare
I know,
off
I
of.
know how you guys work.
Yeah, but anything I say, I say it here. Yeah, but I say it here, so you're able to hear if I make fun of you out in the wilderness, not behind your
absolutely.
back. Yeah.
No, absolutely. It wouldn't be fun if people didn't make fun of you.
And that when
I
you
make fun of myself.
when you popped out there with the Papa John's, I went, oh no. You can't get in. You're invading Peyton's territory. That's mean.
No.
That's a
we
sack
stand
is what
side by
that was.
side. We stand side by side.
You sacked Peyton Manning right there.
He owns a lot more Papa John's stores than I do, and in the state of Denver, so he wins. Or Denver's not a state. I'm gonna go ahead and take that back.
It's all
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and retract that one. That was my Steve Harvey moment for the day. Colorado, the state of Colorado.
Hey, just keep winning, all right?
Hey, you guys have a great day. Always fun talking to you.
Thank you. That's JJ Watt.